I welcome the Great Mother and each of you with an open heart, and I connect with the energy of Gaia, the essence of our planet. And in this timeless reading, she's offering us guidance and a message for those who are aligned to receive it. I do see a energy of discomfort, energy of things not really lining up, and that it doesn't want to, things just doesn't want to work out exactly the way you want it to work out. In fact, there's a bit of frustration. But I'm being shown a bottle, like a glass bottle, and you're moving through the bottleneck, and you're almost out of this squeeze. And Spirit wants you to know that this squeezing, this energetic squeezing, is tied to the planets as well. Astrologically, I'm not an astrologer, but it feels like in astrology there is some shifts and changes that could affect your mood and your perspective at this point. So keep that in mind. But all of this is in harmony, and all of this is meant to happen. And this is a time for you, as you're being squeezed, it's almost like a lemon that's being squeezed out. And you can ask yourself, what is it that needs to be squeezed out of my life? Yes, it is a new journey. It is, you're being prepared for a new journey. Something beautiful is about to be revealed to you. And you're not gonna expect this, because right now all you can feel is the things that doesn't work out and the things that is making you uncomfortable. But once again, if you can just sit with this squeezing and this exiting this bottle, you will be surprised in the new way life is gonna look at you, the new way you're gonna look at life. There's gonna be this new peaceful understanding how you are supposed to move through this world. And some things have just been left behind. It didn't even take an effort from you, and you just managed to, with this squeeze, just let things roll off your back, roll out of your life. And while you are being squeezed, while you're in this place of discomfort, you really cannot see what's coming. But Spirit wants you to know that you're in for a surprise. Something powerful is right at your doorstep. And actually, once you get through the squeeze here with the Eight of Wands, once you get through the squeeze, it's actually going to happen very fast. It's like one moment you are in one room and you open the door, and the next moment you're in the next room, and the next room looks completely different than you had before. And with this speedy new life that's coming in, there's also going to be, it's going to be marked with a message. It's going to be a message that is going to affect you spiritually, but in a good way. It's going to be one of those spiritual moments where there's just going to be this divine clarity in your life, and you will be you need to be open to what's coming. I'm also going to, at this point, give us some bones, asking the mother, what is coming? What is this energy that's coming? And what does that mean? Yeah, you cannot see it. You are completely blinded by what's coming, and it is something that is gonna, this divine message that's gonna come in is gonna really elevate you. It's gonna bring some form of spiritual ascension for you. And there is also a conflict, and I believe this conflict has to do with this bottleneck squeeze you are going to go through. This conflict is an internal war, and it is time to let this internal war come to an end. And that's what's going to happen in this in-between phase, this liminal phase you are in, this discomfort you are in. And then we have a new apex understanding of where we are spiritually, where we are on our path. You're going to really soon know exactly what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want, and who you don't want in your life anymore. And this new journey also going to be a leap of faith from you. This new spiritual message that's going to come in, that's going to be the signal of a new chapter in your life, it's going to require from you to take a leap of faith. But you're going to be so inspired, it's not even going to feel like a leap for you. Yes, it is just, you're going to be so, with the Queen of Swords here, you're going to just be so ready and calculated and clear and where you're going to go from here. And you don't know at this moment what this is going to be. I see a complete 180 in how things are gonna start flowing in your life. And with the Three of Wands, you are gonna see your future differently. Your future are gonna be differently. You are now, because of this this change in your perspective, it's going to bring in so much rewards in your future. You know, it's like when a ship starts taking its course, but if in the beginning it has that 1 degree mistake in its course, that maybe 100 miles from now it won't be a 1 degree anymore. It will be, I don't know how they plot these journeys, but it will be suddenly way off course. But you will not be way off course. You are now going to be actually on course, more than you would have ever have known. There is a strong feminine presence, or either you're going to step into your feminine power, or there's going to be ancestors that is female, that is part of this new course in your life. And yeah, it talks a lot about also how you have no idea what's coming. There is something that is very ancient that has already been plotted, that has already been set on this course, that it's destined to happen. And you, like I said, you have no idea about it, but your soul does know. So a lot of you already have that feeling in your soul that something is about to change, but at the same time you are in this place of discomfort and kind of growing pains. Yeah, and then the Three of Swords, which is the card of heartache. But it's also a card of healing. It's also a card of what you have already overcome. You know the saying that it's the crack that lets the light in, and you'll see this heart it's slit open here. So much light have now come in through your heart, through past traumas and past narratives that have caused you some distortion in your mind, and now that new light is what is gonna play a role in this future, this new future that you are having. But you need to understand it's going to be very exciting, and you want to be at the place where you're going to have to take a leap of faith. And we have the Magician card. Alchemy. Where I was saying you're going to be in one room, you're going to move to the next room. It is saying that you're going to be moving from lead into gold. You are stepping into a very predestined part of your life. Can we ask Spirit if there is anything else they can tell us about this new chapter in your life? Is there any information that indicate what is to unfold for you, what is to be expected, even though maybe you're not supposed to know? We have two cards coming out. We have Authority, and we have Innovation. So for some of you it will be entrepreneurial, something entrepreneurial. You are gonna create something that only you can create. Only you know how to do this very specific thing. And it is because of what happened in your past. It's because you healed those wounds. It's because you could step through this new light that came from your heart, from all the inner work you have done. And because you are ready to take a leap of faith, and because you are prepared to sit with your discomfort so that you can be squeezed out into something and birth into something really new and beautiful. So there's still a little bit left of this part of your heart that you're healing, and this inner conflict that you are having. And it's interesting, Spirit shows me the conflict is not in your mind, it's really here in your heart space. And that to fully believe that you are truly loved, truly gifted, truly meant for something specific. It's almost like in your past, people that loved you made sure that you might have been made smaller, or where your voice was being silenced. And it's only now that you are taking full control of your heart. And this conflict is that this last squeeze in the bottleneck, this last conflict is exactly this, is shedding that last part of distortion out of your heart, of narratives, of false beliefs that was given to you by loved ones. It's not something strangers told you, or you know, you just picked up in the wild. Unfortunately, it seems like there was a message coming from people the closest to you, especially as a child, that made you understand that you don't have a lot to offer. And because you know in your soul you do have a lot to offer, that is something that broke your heart. And it took a very, very long time to heal. And this is where you're at. You're at the precipice of stepping in this beautiful wholeness of your heart, taking this leap of faith. You've been so resilient in this journey of yours. And because you're going to make this breakthrough, this is going to be such a beautiful message that's going to come from Spirit. Are we allowed to ask Spirit if what is this, where this message is going to come from, and what this message might be? Let's see. Could you please tell us where this message is going to come from and what this message might be? Oh gosh, Earth. This spiritual message has something to do with this planet, with Gaia, with your role in the energetic shifts that's going to happen on this planet. And Spirit's not revealing what it is, because this is just something specifically to you. It's a beautiful collaboration with Spirit, and there's something ancient in you that's connected with Mother Earth, or the energy of Mother Earth. And only you harbors this specific lineage, code, gift. And maybe it will be something in the form of how you will bring out communication regarding the planet. Maybe it will be but it's going to be something new. It's going to be some new way of the way you have bring out and working on letting the light come through the wounds of your heart. It's the same light that you're going to bring forth in connection with Mother Earth. Any last messages? Any last messages on thank you. I think that's our message for today. My name is Anya, and I see you in the next video. Jai Ma.